Welcome to another Minecraft Buildstone showcase video. I'm Kelton, and today we're going to go through some of the best animated redstone creations to come out of the Buildstone community in May. These are pulled from submissions on the Buildstone Discord, so if you're interested in participating, link is in the description. Let's start off with watching Prince's incredible fortress that has a half dozen different animated elements, so it's absolutely worth watching the whole video. I want to highlight the incredible gate opening at the entrance to this underground fortress, as well as the animated opening dragon's eye working nether portal. Whew, say that 3 times fast. You can watch the whole video by clicking on the card in the top right corner. If that doesn't tickle your fancy, Ruse brought his own flair with this Indiana Jones light up sequence leading to an animated spiraling portal opening. That's a portal I'd build just to turn it on and off again. Who really needs to go to the nether? And if you felt like Prince's giant gate opening is a little too old school for you, Lummox introduced this smoothly opening drawbridge, complete with moving ropes and a reset function to keep your enemies out. Now you genuinely have a reason to build a moat around your castle. Before I continue, I just want to note how awesome it is that these animated contraptions are getting combined into truly epic builds. So shout out to all these incredible innovators who inspire me every day in the community. Continuing on, let's take a peek at Penguin Hopper's animated randomized apartment lighting. Not only do the apartment lights come on at night and turn off during the day, but what rooms light up are completely randomized, so no 2 nights will have the same light layout. In my opinion, every large city needs to include this. Looks like there might be something in the apartment's basement though. A freak introduced the Brat, B-R-A-T, a basement roaming automata thief using some cleverly hidden redstone and a trader's friend cosplaying as a rat. Best keep your cheese hidden. Other animated friends include Ryu's animated splashing goldfish, who hangs out next to this stunning wizard's tower reading from a lectern. Not only do his eyes blink studiously, or perhaps every time he forgets something, his tail kicks up little splashes to keep him on the edge of his little fishbowl studying away. These next few builds also follow a watery theme, so let's continue with Ravenly's animated fountain using bouncing arrows, Rubik's Potato's automatic cauldron filler that looks like it actually scoops up the water, and Rowell's tipping water bucket that is perfect for water parks or relaxing zen gardens. Slicky wanted to create a more realistic atmosphere when it rains, and so created animated rain puddles that fill whenever it rains in the game, and randomize when the puddles dry up after it stops. Honestly, something like this should be in vanilla Minecraft already. Just imagine splashing through puddles on your horse as you ride through the rain on your way to the neighboring town. Renee Glade took the challenge Mumbo Jumbo introduced with the dripping liquids and animated colorful fluids dropping into vats on the side of their build. I'm not sure which is more impressive, the resetting concrete powder or the splash at the bottom, but I am absolutely taking notes. A large number of you have asked about animated waves in Minecraft, and for a time, everyone in the Buildstone Discord was working together cooking up ideas. But as usual, Rubik's Potato put together a build that looks straight up modded. I certainly wouldn't recommend you cover your world in these, but for specific locations, this would absolutely add some stellar ambience. Tam showcased their own wave design with waves that actually come out of the water before crashing onto the shore. If only we could combine the two and get the best of both animations. Sailing away from shore, Zipco and I actually worked together on this project, an animated boat sailing through the ocean. Complete with a wave-splitting bow and trailing wake, Zipco really showed how once a static boat sitting on water can make it look positively cinematic. Alright, let's flip-flop from water over to fire and look at a few hot builds. Mr. Pixel created this beautiful flickering flame to highlight his melon and pumpkin farm. Mooing Cow created animated machine exhaust, making his combine flying machine look that much more believable, especially since it works going both ways. Now you never have to question if your flying machine got stuck. And Zombie Bunny took the idea of smoke and animated a whole collection of chimneys to have far more dynamic smoke, even appearing to drift in the wind. So these next few builds don't really have a category, so we're just gonna popcorn through them. Daxis took the fans to the water with his fully decked out and animated boat propeller. Ready for adventure, Captain! Rubik's Potato created an animated eye that blinks and looks around. Imagine something like this at the top of a Barad-dûr build, the Eye of Sauron tower. Or hook it up to something that tracks your movements, and it might be a little too creepy. And Ceaseless Void has been pioneering a new animation style, utilizing the unique properties of falling blocks that break to create this painting in Minecraft that slowly gets revealed the longer you watch it. Finally, I want to give a big shout out to Marble Mask's Buildstone playlist here on YouTube. He has scoured all over YouTube for every video he can find relating to animated redstone and created a beautiful playlist packed full of inspirations, ideas, and animated builds. definitely check it out, as I'm confident there are a few videos in there you haven't seen before. Oh, and I guess I can show off my own animated hot air balloon. More challenging than I want to admit to get the top to rise and fall as the balloon swells with the heat coming up from the campfire, but it was a ton of fun. I think I can leave a schematic in the description for y'all if you're interested in downloading it and checking it out yourself. Well, that's all I've got for this month. I hope you enjoyed watching, and if you're interested in participating, feel free to join the Discord, and we'll see you all in our next adventure.